Is Lorenzo on? Oh, hi. There you are. Okay, good. Everybody is on. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for making time. I'm honored that our CEO, Wesley Sterling, is able to listen in this morning. No one knows the challenges we face after the nanny cam hacks better than he does. However, we know that people still need Wi-Fi enabled home devices, and they want to hear from you why ours are the best in the world. I mean, people may not know it yet, but there will come a time where people's homes anchor their worlds, maybe even become their whole worlds. These consumer purchasing barriers will just disappear. However, I have heard that some of you have lost steam, wondering if you're on the right side of things. So, before we get to your regional sales goals and your other KPIs, I have a hot topic to spark your fire. It's a real game changer, and maybe it's crossed some of your minds, but I have a new perspective. Get this. The arts are seriously important. Yes, Dave, that's the topic. Okay, hold up. I am open to dialogue, but would it be easier if I just mute everyone until I finish this? Thank you. So this weekend, I watched 3 of my friends' Oscar screeners. God, those movies are so good, but who has time to go to the movies anymore? And on Sunday, I wanted to watch another movie, but I watched all the screeners. And it is crazy that it costs as much to stream a movie as to go to the theater. So I scrolled Instagram, and I found this dancer's feed. He is just so incredible, just so moving and energizing. God, wow, I can't find it. So then I went to see what some of my favorite photographers had been posting, and it occurred to me how lucky we are to live in a time of such expression, so much creativity. It was inspiring. And so my thoughts came faster as the day went on, and I thought of new ways to do my job, to help you all do your jobs. So I knew that I had to make sure I had continued access to this vital lifeblood that all these artists had, so that I could understand how their rainbow color of emotions really lifted my spirits. So no, Lori, I was going in a slightly different direction, but let's call this a yes and type of collaboration, an additive conversation. Okay, right. So our business model doesn't actually include a way to compensate artists directly. And I've tried. Here. Maybe some of you remember this. Last year when we had the Omnitech account, I needed to find some kick-ass imagery of inspirational offices to land 9 figures of VC capital. So I went to our consultant firm, and they are so smart. Our point guy, Donovan, said that for their $500 an hour fee, it wouldn't really be worth it to me to have them go out pretending to be photographers, which they totally aren't. So he suggested that there were tons of photography students fresh out of college who'd be happy to make $100. But then our budget director reminded me that we can't actually hire creatives. That's what our consultant and our agencies are for, which is a visionary way to keep us sleek and agile, Wesley. So I went back to our consultants, and Donovan spent an illuminating 15 minutes on the phone with me. And did you know that on the iPhone, you can adjust the brightness of the picture before you take it? This little icon of the sun shows up, and it's just, well, this is beside the point. But he was able to show me 10 new things to take a good photo, because for some reason, these things cost $1,000. don't come with a manual, which I guess is fine because who reads anymore? Anyway, the point is, for the bargain price of a quarter of their hourly rate, he set me up to go take pictures by myself. And yes, Lori, yes. That's more than the cost of hiring a photography student, but I think you're missing the point. I'm sorry, Lori, I'm muting you. Okay? I'll add you back in at the end for questions. Okay? Great. So I was all set to head out when I realized that why should a VP of product marketing be spending my time going around taking pictures when I should be getting the best photographer's work? And so naturally, I went back to Instagram. And did you know that you cannot download from there? I mean, what kind of bullshit is that? And then if you try to take a screenshot, somehow the resolution looks terrible when you project it for a presentation. They have really got to get that technology fixed. And as a result, we didn't quite hit the capitalization we needed to greenlight that project. The point is, no, Dave. If you would just let me get a word in and complete a thought, I've been telling you that we can't pay them. Have you ever tried to have a meaningful conversation with HR? Compensating someone who went to art school or whatever at the same rate as someone with an MBA or another legitimate degree is not a responsible business strategy, right, Wesley? Thank you, sir. No, we didn't quite find the investment because I couldn't implement the artist work that I spent my valuable time finding. And reflecting on this made me realize we need to tell artists how essential they are. If we want to benefit from the contributions of these creators, I realize I can't wait for someone else to fix the problem. We have to fix it ourselves. So I figured out how to make one of those bold-faced text-only Instagram posts. And did you know that you could do an ombre background? I was so proud of myself. The post said, artists create beauty and value. And my post got liked 5,000 times and shared like 10 times more than that, which really shows you how much it speaks to people, how hungry they are for an idea with real value to their lives. We cannot forget that we have the power to make an impact.